Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. Today is Sunday and happy Sunday to you all. In today's video, we are going to look at how Mohammed Kudus said to the fans of West Ham. Today too, Mohammed Kudus would be in action for West Ham as they face off with Manchester United. I'm going to give you my own 2 cents about it and also my expectation. Also in today's video, we are going to look at Rahman. He has been nominated for the Player of the Month. We are going to talk about him. Also, Fatawu Issahaku is back from suspension and he gave an assist on his return. We are going to talk about him alongside Tariq, Lamptey and also Kobbie Mainoo. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much and may God richly bless you. Today is Sunday and we give shout outs on Sunday. So guys, if your name is on the shout out list, I want to say a very big thank you to you. And please continue to support Sports Corner GH. But if your name is not here, don't worry. Comment under this video and I'll make sure to bring up your name in the next shout out list we do live here on Sports Corner GH. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it and talk about Mohammed Kudus. Today is Sunday and Mohammed Kudus is going to play a football match for West Ham against Manchester United. In fact, today we are going to end the argument between who is the best between Mohammed Kudus and Antony. But before we jump into that game, Mohammed Kudus, after his previous game for West Ham against Bournemouth, said this to the West Ham fans. He says that every time I step onto the pitch, my motivation remains consistent. Regardless of the location or the competition, my focus is unwavering to continually improve in every single game. And this is coming from Mohammed Kudus to the fans of West Ham. Today, West Ham are going to play against Manchester United. It's going to be a very huge match. And I know Ghanaians have interest in this game because Mohammed Kudus is going to play in there. Kobbie Mainoo is also going to be in there, and also Antony. Today, we are going to end that argument. Who is better between the two? Because I feel like today, Mohammed Kudus' focus on this game is going to be huge because, you see, Manchester United had the chance to sign Mohammed Kudus. They didn't. And I'm telling you today, Mohammed Kudus is going to punish them. My expectation for Mohammed Kudus in this game is very simple. Do what you know how to do best. Score goals, perform well, give assists. That's all. Torment the defense of Manchester United. You see, I'm a Manchester United fan, and don't be surprised if Manchester United concede in this game. Yes, don't be surprised. We have a very bad defense. Let's be very honest. And today, Kudus going to Old Trafford is going to be interesting because today we are going to see the difference between Kudus and also Antony. We are going to see who is the real Brazilian because to me, I feel like Mohammed Kudus is a more Brazilian than Antony. It's not about showboating. No, Mohammed Kudus is going to perform well as usual. And definitely today is one game that we are going to talk about. See, after the game has been played, come back to Sports Corner GH. I'm going to give my own reaction to that particular game because we need to talk about this. It's very important. Once Mohammed Kudus is playing, we really need to talk about it live here on Sports Corner GH. So guys, do not forget to subscribe, turn on notification. After the game between Manchester United and West Ham, we'll talk about the performance of both Kobbie Mainoo and also Mohammed Kudus live here on Sports Corner GH. Now moving away from that, let's talk about Aliu. Now quite recently, Aliu signed for his new club, Stade Rennais, 11 million plus 2 million on add-ons. Yesterday, he made his debut for Stade Rennais in a game between Montpellier. In that game, Stade Rennais won by 2-1. And Aliu saw some few game minutes because that was his first game, his debut for Stade Rennais. He came into the game in 90 plus 2 minutes. 90 plus 2 minutes. That was Aliu. He didn't play too much minutes, but I believe that as time goes on, he will get the match rhythm, the team rhythm. He will be able to acclimatize himself to what the team culture is, and then he will now be inserted into games to play longer minutes. So guys, that is the latest concerning Aliu. He made his debut for his new club, Stade Rennais, yesterday. Now moving away from that, let's talk about Tariq Lamptey. Now Tariq Lamptey is back. He has regained his starting position at Brighton and Hove Albion. Yesterday in the English Premier League, Brighton and Hove Albion played against Crystal Palace in the EPL, and honestly, he was playing as a right wing back, and I loved the way he was being deployed. He was very effective. Looking at how effective Tariq Lamptey is, I believe that we really need him in the Black Star squad. Now, he gave an assist in that game. Let's take a look at his performance and numbers in that game. In that game, he played 80 minutes, total touch of 45, accurate passes completed was 28 out of 29, accumulating to 97%. Key passes was 2, and he was rated 7.1 by SofaScore, which I believe is very excellent for Tariq Lamptey. We just hope that he keeps his fitness, because that is very important. Keep your fitness. Make sure you play very well. I hope Brighton and Hove Albion can manage him very well, because looking at the way he gets injured frequently, he needs to be managed in a certain peculiar way to make sure that he plays for a longer period without getting injured. But guys, this is good news that Tariq Lamptey has regained his starting position at Brighton and Hove Albion. They played against Jordan Ayew's Crystal Palace, where Crystal Palace lost. It's becoming a very difficult patch for Crystal Palace. But then we are happy that Tariq Lamptey has got an assist in that game. So guys, let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. Now, let's move on to another star boy. And I'm talking about this star boy because Fatawu Issahaku, he plays for Leicester City. He's on loan from Sporting CP. You see, in the Championship, if you are looking for one of the bright spots in Championship currently, it's Fatawu Issahaku. Now, before the AFCON started, we have everyone was that he opted under all those things, but later we had extra information that he didn't opt out. Coach Chris decided not to call him because of some disciplinary reasons. Then he received a red card in the first week of the AFCON. So that means he was going to be suspended during the entire period of the AFCON. The good news is that he returned back yesterday and featured for Leicester City. Now, Leicester City were very influential in their game. And Leicester City did so well in their game. And Fatawu Issahaku had an assist in that game. He was rated 8.1. Fatawu Issahaku was rated 8.1 in that game. In that game, his statistics and numbers were he played 90 minutes. He had a total touch of 56. Accurate passes completed was 24 out of 31, accumulating to 71%. Key passes was 4. Crosses was 3 out of 5. And Fatawu Issahaku is back. It's as if he never left. Performing so well, regardless of the circumstance, he's still a very influential player for Leicester City this season. And don't be surprised if Leicester City come back to the EPL. And let's not forget, he has also a threshold of matches to play to be able to be signed permanently. Looking at his performance, I don't doubt that he will be signed permanently from CP to Leicester City. And I would love to see Fatawu Issahaku in the EPL play alongside Semenyo, Kudus, Jordan Ayou, and we want more Ghanaian players in the EPL. That makes our team very, very rich. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Rahman. Now, Rahman has been nominated for the Player of the Month in January for PAOK. Now, in the month under review, which is January, he scored 3 goals, gave 1 assist in 6 games. Yes, that is Rahman for you. He was phenomenal in January. He was scoring goals back to back to back to back. He was doing very well. And not be surprised if he returns back to the Black Stars. He has not retired. He just opted out. So don't be surprised if we return back to the Black Stars. But we wish Rahman all the best. Fans are going to vote. So hopefully the fans vote for Rahman to win the Player of the Month for PAOK, because he was very good in January, scoring 3 goals, 1 assist in 6 games. He was very influential for them. And I'm not going to lie to you. If he can perform exactly this way for the Black Stars, people will be mute. Very well. People very well mute. It's very, very important. So Rahman. Lastly, let's talk about Kobbie Mainoo. Now, Kobbie Mainoo, he's torn between which countries to play for, either Ghana or England. But in some videos I brought to you some few days ago, I told you that he was nominated for the Player of the Month of January at Manchester United. And the good news is that he won that award with 63% votes. Yes, 63% of the votes from the fans. They voted for Kobbie Mainoo to be named the Player of the Month for Manchester United in the month of January. Let's not forget, he's yet to make a decision. GFA has started talking to the boy to switch allegiance to come and play for Ghana. England are also in the pipeline. Let's see what the boy is going to decide on, who to play for in the future. So guys, this is where I leave you. This is all we are going to talk about live here on Sports Corner GH. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. After the game between Manchester United and West Ham, we'll come back and come and give you a reaction on the performance of Mohammed Kudus, Kobbie Mainoo, and also other Ghanaian players live on Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go viral.